Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nasra Kimi bin Osman, and now my group member and I will present to you our Sulam project, which is covering the topic society's awareness towards Amanah Saham BUMIPUTERA. So in these videos, we will explain and answer the public's question regarding Amanah Saham BUMIPUTERA. So we have obtained and we have got several questions like what's actually Amanah Saham BUMIPUTERA? How does it works? What's the ASB option do I have? What's benefit and privilege could I obtain from joining and investing in ASB? And the most important is, does ASB comply to Sharia? So we have made several preparations in succeeding this project, but we have used Microsoft Teams to keep interact with public respondent, and we have used YouTube to produce our video, and we collect the data using the spreader form to get more details and more information about the respondents. So the further explanation we will discuss in this video. Stay tuned.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nazmina bin Zainuddin and my matric number is 1192223. Today I would like to talk about Amanah Saham BUMIPUTERA. Introduction. Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad ASNB introduced ASB in January 2, 1990 for all nation BUMIPUTERA. As a result, ASB was created as a fixed price equity income fund with a price per unit of Rm 1 ringgit and no sale or redemption fees. Its goal is to provide investors with long-term, stable and competitive returns. The fund's goal is to offer Malaysian BUMIPUTERA with an alternative saving vehicle. As a result, capital gains kept in the ASB account may increase the account total value to reach Rm200,000. ASB has an Rm200,000 input restriction, which means the investor can only raise their investment amount until the input limit is reached. Investor can choose their investment amount at any moment and top up or subscribe to more units through the appropriate ASB agent. The account worth, however, has no maximum limit set by the funds. Historical Amanah Saham BUMIPUTERA ASB dividend rate. Only Malaysian BUMIPUTERA are eligible for this grant. The fund's goal is to provide unit holder with long-term, consistent and competitive return while preserving capital at the low risk tolerance level. ASB is an income equity fund with a fixed price per unit Rm 1 ringgit per unit. The maximum investment for each adult eligible individual is limited to Rm 200,000. So, where to buy into ASB fund? Alright, first, we can buy it in Maybank, RHB, CIMB Bank, Afin Bank, Bank Mualaf Nasional Berhad, Hong Leong Bank Berhad, Hong Leong Islamic Bank Berhad, Bank Simpanan Nasional, Alliance Bank, M Bank, and the only non-bank agent is Post Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Yusri bin Muhammad Yusof. My matrix number 1193052. Today I would like to talk about ASB concept. There are four concepts in ASB which we discover. The first unit trust, second wakalah, third tawaruk, and the fourth is murabahah. Okay, let's check one by one. Okay, for the first concept of unit trust, we as customer will put the money inside the bank, and the bank will give it to the ASB, and the pool money will managed by fund manager in ASB, and they will invest in diversified portfolio of investments such as bonds, stocks and others. Okay, next we look at the wakalah. Wakalah is an Sharia compliance contract. The concept is about representative. So the bank or non-bank organization who use this wakalah concept will represent the customer in buying units in ASB or invest in ASB. For the third and fourth concept, which is tawaruk and murabaha. For tawaruk, there are two transactions involved in tawaruk contract. Firstly, the bank will purchase a commodity from a broker and sell it to the customer with markup price, and the customer will pay it with deferment or installment for maybe 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, accordingly to the contract. And after that, the bank will act as customer agent and sell it back, the commodity, to the broker without markup price with cash.
My name is Aidil Khalis Hazri bin Asman. My matric number is 1192254. So there are 6 types of Amanah Saham Bumiputera ASB, which has characteristic like offered at a fixed price of RM1 per unit, and investors have the opportunity to earn returns in the form of annual income distribution. So number 1 is Amanah Saham Bumiputera ASB, which is to generate competitive and consistent long-term returns to unit holders while ensuring capital retention at a minimal level of risk tolerance. Number 2 is Amanah Saham Bumiputera 2 ASB2, which is to generate consistent long-term returns while ensuring the retention of unit holders capital by participating in investment in a mixed portfolio of assets. And number 3 is Amanah Saham Bumiputera 3DD ASB 3DD, to provide investment opportunity that can generate reasonable long-term investment returns and growth. Number 4 is Amanah Saham Malaysia ASM, which is to provide long-term investment opportunities to unit holders to generate competitive and sustainable returns through investment in diversified portfolios. Number 5 is Amanah Saham Malaysia 2 Wawasan ASM 2 Wawasan, which is to provide a reasonable rate of return to unit holders through investment in selected portfolios consisting of permitted investment. And the last one is Amanah Saham Malaysia 3 ASM 3, which is to obtain investment opportunities that generate consistent and continuous income while maintaining the investment capital of unit holders in the long run through a diversified investment portfolio.
Now we are going to privilege or benefit that could be obtained by customers from joining or investing in ASB. So basically, customers have opportunities for ASB distribution, bonus, and a special bonus. Note that this special bonus will be distributed towards a certain event that reflecting the ASB company. For example, the last year, 2020, where ASB celebrated the 30th anniversaries of its establishment. And this establishment has declined that ASB has conducted event as Ihsan event or Ihsan distributed for special bonus that give an extra bonus for the customers involved. Besides, the customers have opportunity towards the chance of winning any prize pool that provided by the SNB. Alright, so now we are going to the most serious question that regarding ASB. So I will explain to you in the sides of the National Fatwa Committee. The National Fatwa Committee has highlighted this aspect of Al-Maqasid al-Sharia in exercising the necessary of securing the religion, life, intellectual property and lineage, that been subjected to al-Daruri yet. The principle of Islamic legislation that has been outlined in the obligation to take care of the five things, namely religion, life, intellect, offspring and descendants, as well as property, must be defended because it is the backbone of a Muslim's life. If one of these things are affected, then Muslim will be fixed with a humiliation that will affect the religion and life. The second one is National Fatwa Committee has considered the Maslahah Ummah, where the committee had that the law which is decided should meet the demands of justice maslahah and refrain from greater damage and collapse. So in this case, if the PNB, the principal company for ASB that manages ASB, relinquish its holding on my bank, it will undermine the economy of ASB. A majority shareholders are Muslims, Malay, will have a significant impact on their economic situation. The third one, where the National Fatwa Committee justified that it was clear that PNB did not invest in alcohol and gambling related sectors where its investment were mixed between halal and illegal or haram. Amanah Saham National Berhad reported that stated mixing with the illegal only occurs in the financial sector, and plus here in addition there were only 21.33% of the total fund collection invested in Maybank, which considered as to still not comply with the Sharia requirements, whilst the rest is Sharia compliance, while it's not exceed the limits of 30.33%, which is only 21.33%. Mixing the rate can be seen in the ASB's latest annual report here. So there is some inside and out the companies or ASB operational working. So now the public will realize the importance of the ASB and whether it's compliant to Sharia. Hopefully all of this explanation will bring a ratification or justification to the stops and clearing all the misinterpretations towards Amanah Saham BUMIPUTERA. Right, that's all from us. Thank you.